Brad? Like, what's the injury there?
Yeah, I think it's okay. I just sort of got it caught awkwardly and twisted my knee a little bit. Feels good, okay now, stable and everything. So not too worried about it being anything of significance that I've had in the past. So
I guess you've got a fair bit of experience in that department. So
yeah,
it doesn't feel the same.
Nah, it doesn't feel the same at all. The physios have had a look at it now, and it looks pretty good. Just got to see how it pulls up. Obviously, overnight could swell up and stuff like that. So.
Kevin, it was heartbreaking finish, but I guess that tap and go. Can you talk us through what happened there?
And just poorly executed. We've just been held up 3 minutes before it. To get held up again, it's just poor execution. Statistically, we know that we're very good in that zone, and we know that when we get close, we can finish. So, just poor execution to get held up there. We got held up 4 times in this game over the line. So surely you're learning from that.
There's a bit of white line fever, maybe not coming right on the field.
No, I don't think that. I think the decision was right. We understand how to set that up in that zone, and I think it was maybe a bit of white line fever. We just had to set up another phase, and they had to get man down, and I think we would have been all right there. So pretty frustrated that we got held up 4 times in this game.
So you didn't think that perhaps the scrum, that they should have scrummed?
No, we're conscious of the referee in this, bringing the ref into the game, and like I say, we're going really well in that zone when we play at tempo and everybody does their role. So I'd rather stay in that zone in our roles and unstructured against the Brumbies.
There's a lot to like about the game, isn't there? Like, the tries, the breaks, the defence, everyone contributed.
Yeah, I think again, the Brumbies are a good team, second in the comp. I think now after this win, to run them to the end shows that we're playing some good footy. It's just frustrating, Will. But lots of good things. I thought our D was better. I was just probably a bit upset with the 2 softer tries early on. Off kick chase, just lost connection there, and they came straight through us. So that's not good enough from our part. But from the rest of it, I thought the guys defended really well. Nice and physical, and we chose Hardwick. We went for guys who were going to get on the ball, and we turned them over and scored a good try off that. So I thought tactically that worked well. So lots of good things there.
So just on the finish again, Kevin, looking at the Blues last night and the way they finished the game off against Moana Pacifica after the siren, no panic, just very clinical. As a coach, how do you coach that into your players, or it must be frustrating, or is it just something you have to learn the hard way?
I think it's a bit of both. I think I can set a good example there by staying calm. If they look at my body language during training, all those things these are the learnings. And if we get our discipline right with regards to consistency, Jeff, if we're consistently doing our roles well, I think the guys will see a calmness there. So I think I've got to, make sure that my body language and my language is calm and clear, so they know what they have to do. And then, it's a good finish by the Blues. I think that Jeff, we could have done that. I am disappointed that we got held up again at the end there, because I believe 2-3 phases later, either it's another card or you're scoring that try.
Brad, how do you, you look at the top few teams of the competition, the Brumbies, the Crusaders, the Blues, and you're so close in lots of ways. It just, what else can you do, I suppose, it is just 80 minutes and being a bit smarter?
Yeah, so close, but just not getting the results. So we have to be better there. We have to, like Kev was saying, have a bit of game awareness there. We know with the man down, if we can set up a phase there, make them work for it, not just give them an easy held up over the line initially. So we're going to have to learn the hard way, unfortunately, from this one.
Another measure is the line-out. So they scored 2 tries from 5-metre line-outs, and at the other end, disrupted a couple of yours.
Yep.
So again, that's another marker for the difference between the top teams and where you guys are.
Execution, 100%. So we get our role wrong on their first maul try. Guys don't get their heads on the outside of the seam, and we've practiced that all week, Jeff. So it's just in the pressure moment, keeping your head. And then the second one, we wanted to be brave, and we missed the lift on Josh Kemeny. I reckon if he gets up there, he probably could have stolen that. Matt Phillip, in the past has done that many times against the Brumbies. So, and look, they're a good defensive team as well, and they've played together for a long time, and they turned us over a lot in the first half around that line-out. So we probably should have gone away from that 5-man a little bit earlier, but again, it's just experience, Jeff. We'll get better for that.
On the positive side, felt like you got a lot better lift from the bench this week.
Yeah, we fit. One of the things to play against the Brumbies, we want high ball in play time. So the frustrating thing is when you get tackled into touch or, those soft moments, we want to keep the ball in. But again, the last 20 minutes, those guys look great. We're just peppering their line and D'ing well. So it's not a fitness thing. I just believe, Jeff, if we execute over the 80 minutes, the game doesn't get away from us, or we don't feel so chaotic in the last 20 minutes to do something miraculous. Just stay in it for longer.
Kevin, what did you make of Carter Gordon's performance today with the try at the end?
Carter's been good this whole year. He's very physical. He actually didn't train early on in the week because he's had a bit of a hip. So again, for a young man to not do all the preparation just shows he's grown massively. But Carter's going real well.
Is he in any danger of missing a game or anything?
No, he's fine. We're just managing him. He's got a grumpy hip, and he'll be fine. We've just got to keep building that relationship between him and the guys on the outside, and game managing well in that C zone, D zone.
It's pretty hard into contact.
Very hard. No, he's made, I think, I looked at our tackle counts before this game. I think he's made 36 more tackles than any other back in our team. So he's prepared to put his head in there, which is, I'm sure Eddie will be looking at that going, that's pretty brave. I'm after that.
So just with the eye to next week, is there anything you've seen from the Waratahs that has changed or different from when they were down here a few weeks ago, or is it focused more on what you guys can do?
No, it'll definitely. We've already done our analysis on the Waratahs as coaches. We sat together 2 days ago and had a look, and they're still playing some really good phases of rugby, Jeff. So probably not as confident as they have been, probably last year, and there's going to be opportunity for us. So, but that's going to be a really important game for us now. And like I said, Jeff, not some of our guys, Angelo is second time playing with Trevor, so there's some of those combinations we just got to stay at, and are asked to be a bit patient with that. But there's other things that we can control, from guys that I'd like to see us execute better.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Practicing these chick kicks. Sorry, I should too soon.